What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prize Picks NBA player props video. This one going to be breaking it down, giving you guys 3 picks to get you winning some money over here on Prize Picks in the NBA tonight. As always, coming off a night where we went 2-1, we were on a 4-1 run. That brings us to a 6-2 run. So hopefully you've been tuning into these videos as of late, winning some money. If you've been mixing and matching or using that flex play option, should be making plenty of money. If you're really looking to step up your game, we had some more winners in the KJK DFS VIP winner circle last night. Started with my own ticket, the vet Fred VanVleet and Stephen Curry fantasy did pay off. This was the very first two-man that I had placed yesterday. I did release these to you guys for free to the public as well. It seems like I've been releasing a lot of my top plays on these smaller slates to the public for free, so just know that I'm backing them up as well in my own plays. We got a huge slate today, though, so there should be a ton more. Nate knows best, fit, flex, and sports betting cashing in as well. Nice $10 into $250 win there on the side. The Steph Curry, Fred VanVleet two-man power for Mr. FetFlex, and then sports betting on the right side, mixing in some Jimmy Butler, Giannis, Draymond, Ja Morant, and Fred VanVleet. We also had Jax's Key cashing in on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-man. Juice Wells cashing in on a 6-man as well, turning $20 into $500. And 5F2 cashing in on the right side there, turning 25 into $625. So lots of happy people over there in the winner circle last night. If you have not checked out the VIP member package, I would highly recommend you check them out. You're going to get access to a bunch of stuff. You're going to get my KJK DFS VIP play of the day. That's been on a hot streak. Last night it was VanVleet. He cashed in for us. We get the VIP tiers, the tickets channels. You're going to get access to every single one of my tickets. I rank them 1 to 5 stars. The Prize Picks, Underdog, Monkey Knife Fight, the VIP Lounge, and every single lower tier channel, as well as NBA Injury News and the Community Ticket Building channel as well. And then, of course, the Winner Circle, where we do celebrate those wins. So that is patreon.com/KJK_DFS. That's linked below in the description. Today, there are a bunch of games, so it might be a good day for you to join. I'm going to have a ton of picks going on over there. Once again, the lower tier, you're going to get access to all my core plays. That's all my plays once all research is completed on a list, but not the exact same tickets or the push alerts as soon as I do detect that value, all that other stuff that I kind of included talking about in this VIP member package. So if you're getting serious, check that out. And if you do appreciate this content, it would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. It is free. It takes 2 seconds to do. We're on a nice little run here. Trying to get all these videos up to 500 likes. If you could help me out with that, that would be awesome. So let's talk about it. We'll go game by game as we always do. And the first game I'd like to discuss is going to be the Houston Rockets taking on the Detroit Pistons. This game comes in with a 236.5 over-under. It is a 4-point spread in favor of the Detroit Pistons, so it's expected to be very fast. No defense is going to be played in this game, to be frank. These are 2 of the worst defensive teams in the entire league. And once again, they are 2 of the fastest-paced teams in the entire league. We're looking at the pace as far as these teams are concerned. The Detroit Pistons coming as the 11th fastest-paced team. The Houston Rockets coming as the 16th fastest-paced team. And I talk about it a lot. These are 2 teams that have some of the worst defenders in the entire league. They're giving up a lot of points. They're giving up a lot of rebounds. Pretty much every single thing that you could possibly want, you're going to get in this matchup. Houston ranks 28th overall in points per possession rank. Detroit ranks 29th overall in points per possession rank. And then when we're looking at the offensive rebounds given up on both sides, not exactly the greatest either. So one prop that I want to be targeting is going to be Jalen Duren. This guy's been an absolute beast for the Detroit Pistons since finally getting a starting role. And specifically in the rebounding category, we're looking at the top rebounding chances guys in the entire league throughout the month of January. Jalen Duren's up there. He's receiving 17 rebounding chances per game. If we go ahead and we just break that down from a Detroit Pistons aspect as far as how many rebounds he's grabbing, he's really dominating the rebounding share, and he's also shooting at a very high percentage. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that obviously he plays down low around the rim. I do have his stats pulled up for January, 6 games played. He is shooting 74.5% from the field on 7.8 shots attempted per game. He's also getting to the free throw line 3 times where he shoots 83% from the line. So he's very effective from the line. He's grabbing a lot of rebounds. In an up-tempo game environment, like I said, this 236.5 over-under, there should be lots of opportunity for him to get those easy buckets with the lack of defense, and there should be lots of opportunity for him to get those rebounds. You look at his game logs last couple times out. He was injured. He's come back from injury since the 6th. He returned on the 19th. He's been back for 3 games now. You can see the minutes starting to creep up. Played 18 in his first game back, then 31 and 27. And you look at the stats he's putting up in these games: 7 rebounds, 17 points. The time prior, 15 rebounds, 23 points. And 5 for 5 from the free throw line, 3 for 3 from the free throw line, 7 for 8 from the field, 9 for 13 from the field. He's just very efficient around the rim. He grabs a ton of rebounds. We're talking about a 236.5 over/under 4-point spread. The Pistons have a 120 implied team total. This game should fly. And two teams that I've been talking about all season long that play no defense. And it's for all these reasons that I do want to be targeting his points and rebounds prop over here on Prizepicks. I do think this is a great prop. 21.5 points and rebounds. Those last 5 charts don't pull up for these combos, but I can tell you one thing. This guy's been crushing this line. Like I said, 17-7 last time out, 23-15 the time prior. Keep in mind, at the time before, we only played 18 minutes where he put up 12 and 11. He was coming back from an injury as well. So these last 2 games have been more of an indicator of what we're going to see out of him. Both those games, massive totals. 150 to 130 against Milwaukee, 130 to 122 against Brooklyn. I think we're going to see a lot of Detroit Pistons games like that because this is just kind of how they play. They play fast. They don't play any defense. The Houston Rockets are the same kind of mold here. It's a really, really good spot to be targeting this prop. So I like the over 21.5 points and rebounds here for Jalen Duren. That will be pick number 1. Pick number 2, we're going to kick it on down to the Phoenix Suns taking on the San Antonio Spurs. This game comes in with a 232 over/under 5.5 point spread in favor of the Phoenix Suns. Very similar to what we just talked about with the Detroit Pistons, except the Phoenix Suns don't play nearly as fast as the San Antonio Spurs, and the Spurs play really fast, and they play no defense, so this is more of a big pace-up and great matchup for the Phoenix Suns. The Spurs come in as the 7th fastest pace team in the league with a 101.58 pace metric. The Phoenix Suns are all the way down here at 22nd in the league with a 98.62 pace metric, so it's going to be up pace. They continue to be without Devin Booker, which is opening up some more usage throughout this Phoenix Suns lineup. You know, most notably Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton. And DeAndre Ayton is that guy that I want to be talking about. I got rebounding chances pulled up here for the month of January. Once again, as of late, DeAndre Ayton, one of the top guys in the entire league in rebounding chances. He's getting 19.3 rebounding chances per game. He's got a 63.6% rebounding chance percentage. That's one thing I didn't talk about with Durant as well. He's also got a 62.4% rebounding percentage. So both these guys not only getting the rebounding chances, but they're converting at a very high rate. And DeAndre Ayton's usage throughout the month of January, once again, they've been without Devin Booker, so this will give you more of an idea of the usage on this team without D-Book, because obviously he would be leading the team in field goals attempted when he's on the court, but with him off throughout the month of January, it's been DeAndre Ayton. 16.3 shots per game. He's shooting 45% from the field. He's also getting to the free throw line 3.5 times per game. He only shoots 65% from the line. Not exactly the best free throw shooter, but those rebounding chances and those points. A similar thing that we talked about with Jalen Duren, where he's taking on a team that plays up-tempo and does not play defense. The San Antonio Spurs have been terrible defensively. They're 30th overall in points per possession rank, dead last in the league. They're 26th in offensive rebounding percentage rank given up to opposing teams. They're 25th in putbacks, plays per miss, and they're 25th in points per miss on putbacks as well. So they're allowing a lot of offensive rebounds. They're allowing a lot of scoring around the rim. DeAndre Ayton's been getting a lot more shots with no Devin Booker. He's been getting a lot of rebounding chances, obviously. So you do that math, everything kind of lines up here. And then lastly, when we're looking at the odds on Pinnacle, as far as my latest run, he was minus 143 on the over 19.5, and he's minus 141 on the over 10.5 rebounds. So the two things that he does effectively, he scores, he rebounds. As you can see, last time he put up 20, 19 points, 14 rebounds, 24 points the time prior. I think this is a spot we want to continue to target. And once again, I will be talking about his points and rebounds prop against this weak interior defense, the San Antonio Spurs, weak defense overall. No Devin Booker. He's getting a nice usage bump, as we discussed. More shots, leading the team in shots, leading the team in rebounding opportunities. I think this is a great spot to be attacking DeAndre Ayton. So we're going with the over 30.5 points and rebounds for DeAndre Ayton for pick number 2. And then pick number 3, going to kick it on down to another fast tempo game, man. We got a great slate. I'm telling you, I'm going to have a lot of picks. I have a feeling a lot of things I'm looking to play today on such a big slate. And one of the guys I want to talk about is going to be Mr. Jason Tatum on the Boston Celtics, taking on an LA Lakers squad that, once again, is one of the fastest-paced teams in the league. The LA Lakers are second in the entire league in pace, trailing only the Golden State Warriors. The Boston Celtics come in as the 17th fastest-paced team in the league, so once again, a pace-up matchup. And we get to talk about a guy that is one of the top shooters in the entire league in Jason Tatum. He's third in the entire league on the season with 21.7 field goals attempted per game as far as shot volume. Shooting 46.8% from the field. He takes 9.3 3-pointers per game, where he shoots 35.2% from beyond the arc. And he gets to the free throw line a ton, 8.7 times per game, where he shoots 86.8% from the line. The Celtics have a massive 121 implied team total. I expect Jason Tatum to be putting up a lot of buckets in this matchup against a Lakers squad that doesn't have the best defense and plays very, very fast. Obviously, Vegas indicating they expect the Celtics to score a lot of points. And when Jason Tatum featuring that 32% usage rate on this Boston Celtics team, obviously I would anticipate he's going to have a lot of those buckets, and Vegas is agreeing with me as far as the latest odds on Pinnacle for the over 30.5 points for Jason Tatum. We're looking at minus 145 juice on the over 30.5 points. Would not be surprised in the least to see this get bumped up to 31.5 before the end of the day. Try to get this in as soon as you can because I do think this is a phenomenal play at the 30.5 line. Great value. If you get it in at the bump, obviously, he could still clear if he just gets that one more point. But that can oftentimes be the difference. I already sent this in as a value alert to my VIP members at that 30.5 line. Like I said, for picking with 3, love the over 30.5 points here for Jason Tatum, and that will be my 3 picks to get you winning some money over on Prizepicks in the NBA today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. If you haven't checked out the premium content packages, I don't know what you're waiting for. Check those out. That's linked below in the description. It is patreon.com/KJK_DFS. I was able to get a video out today. I don't think I'm going to be able to tomorrow, though. So if you're looking for picks throughout the weekend today, a lot more picks. All my tickets, once again, those VIP push alerts for value, the core play tiers, the play of the day, all of that stuff. We got the NFL coming up tomorrow as well. I'm going to have a bunch of more plays over there. And if you haven't checked out Prizepicks, check them out today. Use that promo code KJKDFS to receive an instant match on your first deposit up to $100. Wishing you all the best of luck on your Prizepicks NBA player props today. And we will see you in the next one.